What's up, y'all? Welcome to episode 2 of my Road to Shadow of the Erdtree series. In the last episode, we left off here at this site of grace. We began our playthrough, talked to a few NPCs, and just explored a small little portion of Limgrave. But in this episode, we're going to go ahead and get our hands on a new weapon, as well as a new talisman, and a certain Ash of War that we're going to be using in order to fight the first boss of this area. So let's go ahead and start that, shall we? We'll just run over here real quick. Not going to fight that Kaiden warrior right now. I'm actually going to pick up some of these real quick because these Fulgur blooms are used for creating lightning grease. And lightning in this game is perfect for dex weapons because your damage in lightning scales with dex in this game. We're going to go over here to this Spirit Spring. This is what you use to get places high. It also allows you to completely avoid fall damage. We're going to ignore these trolls for now because they are a bit too strong for us. We're also going to ignore this campsite right here. And we're going to go right over here to the War Master's shack. Once again, friendly NPC, do not attack him.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
Now, depending on your answer, he'll kind of play it along, like most characters do. But this guy actually, he is more leaning towards the I'm not sure department. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that.
Honest to a fault, I see. Such thoughts won't behoove you as a Tarnished. But there's nothing wrong with that. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good Tarnished like you.
He's got several battle arts here, or rather they're called Ash of War. He's got a parry, he's got War Cry, Endure, Kick. Kick is good for breaking guard. Stamp Uppercut, it's kind of like Endure, but it follows up with an attack. Impaling Thrust, really good for thrust weapons. Quick Step, extremely good. Spinning Slash is the one that we've got on our weapons right now. And Stormblade is a really solid ranged Ash of War. And this just dequips your Ash of War, essentially. I could use parry on my curved swords. And actually, I'll go ahead and buy that and show you guys what that looks like. Oh wait, that's right. I can't actually equip it right now.
Until we meet again.
I cannot actually equip it right now. If I want to do that, I don't think I'm able to do it right now. Let me just check real quick. Nope. Nope, I haven't unlocked the ability right now. You unlock that a bit later on.
Ah, hello. Here to learn. There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle, to death itself.
Can y'all hear the volume enough?
Well,
It sounds like it's actually kind of low right now. Let me see if I can turn that up just a little bit. Where is it? Sound effects, voice. We'll go ahead and crank that all the way up.
Hello. Here to learn about...
That should be a little bit. That should be a little bit better now. But now that we've talked to him, I'll show you guys that Perry Ashavor later on, whenever I get the ability unlocked. But right now, we are going to cut past here. And get our hands on a very good Ashavor. It is pretty easy to get. We're going to ignore those wolves that just spawned over there. That's what you heard. They kind of just spawn over here on the storm cliffs. And here we go. Here's the guy we want to fight. That move he just used right there is exactly what we want. Alright, we're out of stamina. Ooh, careful. Gotta be very careful. He's got a spear. Very fast moveset. Aim for the horse. And then finish him off. Oh, not quite. He's not quite dead yet. And we'll get the Golden Vow Ash of War. It's going to be very useful this early in the game. It's a buff. You can't equip it right now, but it's going to come in handy later on. So we're going ahead to get that. And then the next thing we're going to do is actually fight this guy over here. There's going to be a little NPC over here that will spawn in and try and invade you. Now, I can't remember if he spawns over here or not. Where does he spawn? Where does he spawn? Let's see if I can get a backstab on him. Yep, he spawns right here. Got him. He's got a great hammer though, so you got to be very careful. Because he kind of just doesn't care if you hit him. He's going to trade because he's got a heavy weapon. Oh. Dang, they really made that stronger, didn't they? Oh goodness, that has like 360-degree tracking as well. We'll go ahead and kill him. There we go, he's dead. We'll give you the hammer talisman, which is the talisman that you use to break guard, mainly. And this right here is the Colosseum, which is one of the main places you're going to use for competitive PvP. We're going to go ahead and open that up real quick. And now we're going to head over to the next destination. A certain cave containing a certain weapon. A weapon that I am wanting to use for this playthrough, called the Shamshir. It's a very good curved sword with the same moveset as the scimitars, but it's longer ranged. We're just going to run by all these guys here. Now, you probably heard him up there, but there's another NPC up here.
Hello?
Yep, you can hear him.
Can you hear me?
He's calling out for help.
Hello?
He's the only friendly one of his kind outside of one other that you'll encounter later on.
Oh, my stars! I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
We'll go ahead and help him out.
1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained.
As for something nice and big, I do not think my scimitar will work, but I'll give it a try anyway. Nope. There we go. Took a couple hits, but I managed to get him out with the scimitar.
Well played, good lady. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Ah. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Pretty useful stuff right there. Gives you a pretty good damage buff.
Once again, pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Kaled Wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
He's a very almost Sigurd Sigmire kind of character in personality. Foolhardy, courageous, and extremely adventurous. He's personally one of my favorite NPCs in the game. He's just fun to have around, Jarbro. That's what I call him as a nickname. Now, I could kill him if I wanted to get access to a talisman that will increase Ash of War by a pretty good amount, but you can actually get a much stronger one later on if you do a side quest with him. So we're not going to kill him. We're going to ignore this mad pumpkin head over here and use this spirit spring right here. And as I told you before, if you jump directly down a spirit spring, you can completely avoid taking deadly fall damage. But what we came over here for is this cave. The High Road Cave. This is where we're going to find the talisman we're after and the weapon we're after. Got some cave moss in here. Now it actually is a good opportunity to use that torch that we have. So we're going to go ahead and... Actually, wait a minute. I should put that right here instead. There we go. Now we can see where we're going. And if you can't see where you're going, you'll risk falling down this and taking a decent amount of damage. So we're not going to do that right now. There's a bunch of wolfers in here, but they're really not all that troublesome. You can kill them relatively easy. Especially if you got a torch. They're very squishy. Dogs are a lot more terrifying and difficult to deal with than just wolves. Wolves are actually more tame, ironically.
I will come to regret these words.
Oh, hold on. Now the alphas, on the other hand, can actually tear you up if you're not careful. I'm going to lead him out here real quick. He's going to leap back. See that little headbutt attack they do? Yeah, they can tear you up if you're not careful. We'll take care of him real quick. Get this item down here. A golden rune. And that's all we have to explore up here. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. There's hardly any illusory walls in this game. Once again, it really helps to have a torch for sections like that. Now, what we're going to do is not go directly down, we're actually going to go up. To get that moss real quick. And now we're going to go down. There's actually some light in here, so we can actually let's go ahead and do this. Much easier whenever you've got power stance curved swords over just one. Got an Asteria leaf right here. And there's actually an alpha down here as well. We're going to go ahead and take care of him. And we're going to do this to do it. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. Well, this didn't work out. Okay. Okay. I did not even notice there was another wolf in there. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. I say that wolves don't give you enough trouble as dogs do. They don't give you as much trouble as dogs do, but whenever you aggravate a bunch of wolves, they can be troublesome when you're a squishy dex build. Oh, what? Oh, come on. I was so close to the Stake America and it still made me respawn here. Ah. That's annoying. Yeah, whatever. We'll just run by it all real quick. There's no sense in us wasting time on those wolves up here anymore. What I was going to try and do was take out those wolves with my little kukri knives. Actually, wait a minute. There's actually a better way to do this. Now then, where is that wolf that I missed? There was a wolf I missed somewhere, because he came after me. It's just a matter of where. Ah, that's where you are. I didn't even notice him there. It actually will help a lot if we use at least one of these to take down one of the wolves from afar. Now we can jump down and power stance jump attack this guy over here. Oh, you're gonna jump back. Really? Alright. There we go. Well, he gave us a lump of flesh. That is not something they drop very often. There we go, get our runes back. That's where those other wolves were. Now we've come full circle. And right down there is the weapon we're after. There's a stake of America here, so just in case we die, we're safe here. We don't really need the torch anymore. Although there are a couple bats in here. They're fairly easy to take out, thankfully. Just gotta watch out for this guy over here because he will swoop in and try and kill you. And there's also another one over here, feasting on a corpse. What you're gonna want to do is jump directly down on this guy. Take out at least two of these guys. Oh yeah, that's right. These guys are a little bit more resistant than the wolves are. The wolves will die pretty fast. They can usually be one-shot by kukri knives. Come on, get over here. We'll talk. Get over here. Get over here. Come on. Really? Okay. He'll usually just fly right over here. There we go. There's the chance here. That's what we're after right now. Well, one of the things we're after anyway. It's got the same moveset as the scimitar. So as you can see, it is a longer blade, which means better. Just in this kind of game, longer range just straight up means better weapon. It scales more in strength though, which is the weirdest thing about this weapon. We've got a little octopus over here. It can be a bit of a pain. Probably do better if I just power stance now. Ow. we go. Oh, you're still alive. Never mind. There's actually a couple babies over here, which actually have the chance to drop an equipment item, though it is pretty rare. There's a dead Kaidan warrior here, which means there were Kaidan warriors in here at some point. They do not get up, in case you're wondering. Nope, they're actually dead, and that's how you get this item over here, which is a fur-calling finger remedy. I sometimes just cannot talk. Alright. It's what you use to call for help. Now then. Oh, there's another octopus over here. Alright. And now, all we gotta do is go across this, and we're home free to the boss battle. And this boss battle is very easy. It's just a golem. You'll fight a lot of these later on. They're really, really easy to deal with as long as you know how to dodge their attacks. Big and scary. Cool. Trick to really dealing with them is to stay behind them instead of in front of them, which is what I'm trying to do. Okay, that is a new attack. I have never seen them do that. That is new. Watch out. It's gonna throw rocks at you. Do with that attack. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. He is just slamming that thing down. He usually doesn't do that attack. Okay. He usually doesn't hit me from that distance either. Okay. Okay. This guy is being a lot more aggressive with the harder to dodge attacks than he was before. Ah, his weapon blocked. Oh. Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. That is very embarrassing. I am terrible. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm serious as a heart attack when I say that he rarely ever does any of those attacks. Oh, you gotta be... Did I seriously just overshoot that? Damn it. Oh. Why am I such an idiot? Oy. Oh my god, I did it again! You gotta be kidding me! This is what happens whenever you play games that weren't Elden Ring, where the jump was different. I forget just how far you can jump in this game with a run-up start. We're just gonna run past this asshole here and back to the boss. Alright, let's try this again, jerkface. go. That's what I was trying to do, but I forgot that he he can have some attacks that are weird to dodge whenever you're behind him and in front of him. That was an embarrassing death. I will never I will never be able to live that down. Or rather, the people who know I play Elden Ring and are friends with me will not let me live that down, that I got killed by that damn thing. But now, we got what we came for. The Blue Dancer Charm, which we don't really have what we need to really make good use of it right now, without having to completely just strip ourselves down. But if you look at our armament power, this increases the damage of your weapons, or just the overall attack power of everything, depending on how light your equipment load is. As you can see, it drops whenever I start wearing armor. See, it goes from 136 to 141. Or 139, excuse me, 139 to 141 with the Shamshir. The Shamshir that I got right now, though, this is a weapon used by an NPC that you'll encounter later on in the area that Alexander mentioned, Kaled. In fact, she actually invades you with this weapon in hand. But right now, we're gonna head back up here real quick. Take out this scarab. There we go. Let's see here. What time is it? Now that we've got all that, that is all I have time for today, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I do my best to upload as often as I possibly can, and it helps to get the videos out faster in the future and motivate me to keep giving this content to you guys. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.